This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Even as CBI strikes too close for comfort, the Chief Minister's woes ahead of the polls continue to mount. But Kanimudi remains defiant.
Ma'am, have you received any kind of summons from the CBI?
No, I haven't got any summons from the CBI.
Sri Lanka buckles under pressure, releases 24 fishermen who were kidnapped by the Lankan Navy. 106 more will be set free. Sonia Gandhi responds to the PMK's SOS. Ramados commits to the DMK alliance, gets a neat bargain with 31 seats. And alliance politics is the norm today. Vijaykanth will meet Amma. How many seats will it take for the captain to dock with the AIADMK? Can seductive Vidya Balan make the sensual Silk Smitha rather look cheap? And that's the rating today.
I will sue you in the court.
Very good evening and welcome to News Tonight with me, Ashmit Kumar. Let's have a look at stories coming in from across the country. Maoists who've abducted a collector in Orissa send a list of 7 demands. Negotiations may begin soon. Meanwhile, virtual support for the kidnapped collector gains momentum on networking sites. His Facebook page is flooded with appeals for release. A joint parliamentary committee can be held only on the 2G scam. The Parliamentary Affairs Minister says a final decision will be taken in the Parliament. L.K. Advani writes to Sonia Gandhi, expresses regret for the BJP's claim that Sonia and Rajiv Gandhi had accounts overseas. As the wave of protests in West Asia spreads, Human Rights Watch says Libyan security forces have already killed 24 people. And ICC Chief Executive Harun Lorgat backs the 50-over format, calls it their flagship event. Well, first up in the top story, even as the DMK channel Kalanyar TV was raided, the chief of the DMK had a busy day firming up alliances ahead of the assembly polls in Tamil Nadu. A foe turned into a friend. The PMK is back with the DMK, but the ruling party is only hoping that a friend it sees in the Congress party doesn't turn foe. And Radhika Iyer reports on the many challenges ahead for the 86-year-old Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, otherwise popularly known as Kalanyar.
31 தொகுதிகள் ஒரு ராஜ்யசபா சீட்.
The cracks in the relationship between the PMK and the DMK cemented for now. The PMK walks away with 31 seats and 1 Rajya Sabha seat for itself. It is now the turn of the Congress to demand its pound of flesh from the DMK. Though the two parties have been saying all is hunky-dory, sources in the DMK say that the seat-sharing talks led by the Home Minister P. Chidambaram haven't been as smooth. The Congress wants nothing short of 70 seats. Of the 234 assembly seats in Tamil Nadu, if the DMK were to give away 70 seats to the Congress and 31 to the PMK, then it would be left with a little over just 100 seats. Because the other smaller parties like the VCK and the Muslim League also come under its umbrella. The bigger challenge is to face polls at a time when the CBI has reached its doorstep in connection with the 2G scam.
Kalanyar's television stand, I think, has been made very clear by its statements by Mr. Sharad Kumar, and I think we have nothing to hide.
Karunanidhi, otherwise called as Kalanyar in Tamil, means a man who has many a talent. With the 2G scam only getting bigger and dirtier, with the alliance partners bargaining hard, with Jayalalitha preparing to rise like a phoenix, and with the infighting between his two sons, Stalin and Aragiri, only getting public, the Kalanyar sure needs to gather all his talent for the election summer ahead. With Sunil Prabhu in New Delhi, in Chennai, Radhika Iyer, NDTV.
Well, the PMK finalizing ties with the DMK a day after the Congress intervened has given a clear picture of the alliance formations in the state ahead of those critical assembly elections. Now, this has also raised the speculations about pressure on both the DMK and the AIADMK to agree for a coalition setup post-elections.
2 days after Anbumani Ramadas reportedly met Sonia Gandhi, the PMK has got what it wanted. It is in the Congress-DMK fold and has got 31 seats to contest in the upcoming assembly elections. It will also get a Rajya Sabha seat as part of the electoral arrangement.
ஒப்பந்தம் செய்யப்பட்டு அவர்களும் கூட்டணியிலே ஒத்துழைப்பார்கள் என்பதை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம்.
Sources say Congress may bargain for more than 70 seats in the alliance, a demand that is likely to put some pressure on the DMK, which has already parted with 31 seats for the PMK. The main opposition, AIA-DMK, also will be under pressure from Vijayakant's DMDK to cede more seats. PMK, which almost got left out of the alliance, is the only party to have got what it wanted.
அது குறையவும் செய்யலை கூடவும் செய்யலை. ஏன்னா 31 இருக்கிறதுனால குறையவும் செய்யலை கூடவும் செய்யலை.
The presence of VCK and PMK in the DMK-led alliance will help counteract the possible AIA-DMK-DMDK combine in the northern districts of Tamil Nadu. While the Congress's presence will help garner votes in southern Tamil Nadu, the 2G scam impact and the anti-incumbency factor may make the summer polls very tough for the ruling side. In Chennai, with reporter Peer Mohammed, Kuku Alex for NDTV Hindu.
Well, staying with the talk of pre-poll alliances, but in action coming in from the opposition's stable, even as the DMK and the PMK's marriage received the blessings of the Congress chief Sonia Gandhi, the DMDK chief is busy with his own poll calculations. Sources are telling us that he plans on discussing a possible alliance with the chief opposition party, AIA-DMK. Now, if clear political weather prevails, the captain could sail smoothly into the opposition alliance by tonight. Well, in another sensitive issue, after the uproar in Tamil Nadu over repeated attacks on Tamil Nadu fishermen, the Sri Lankan government is finally seen responding to India's muscle flexing. In the latest such development, the Sri Lankan government has released 24 Indian fishermen from Pudukkottai district who were nabbed from the high seas by the Lankan Navy. And there is more reason to smile for the fisher folk. KPP Sami, the fisheries minister, has announced that 106 more fishermen from Nagapattinam will also be released. Now, this move comes after the Indian Foreign Minister S.M. Krishna took up this same issue with his Sri Lankan counterpart on Thursday. According to Lankan officials, the Indian fishermen had strayed into Sri Lankan waters and hence were arrested. Now, in this morning, lawyers and advocates conducted a protest march inside the Madras High Court campus demanding action against the police officers in charge during the High Court violence on 19th of February in the year 2009, when several advocates, including a High Court judge, had been severely injured when the advocates clashed with the police. The incident happened when 13 advocates had been arrested for an assault on Janata Party President Subramanian Swamy. Marking the second anniversary of the infamous incident, the advocates across the state had announced that they would be abstaining from the courts today.
As against the brutal attack, we have been fighting forever. Till today, we have not reached the justice. That's what I can say. For that, we have approached the court, legal way we have approached, and we have argued the case, and we have got the order against 4 officers. The government was directed to suspend those 4 officers, yet till now they were not suspended. In spite of it, they have approached the Supreme Court and they wanted to transfer the case. Though the ordinary police attacked the lawyers, the court has observed that because of the higher officials' wrong misguidance and misdirection, the incident had taken place. The advocates are all innocent. It has been observed in the court. So these 4 officers we are aiming, and we are not asking anything more. It is the verdict of the court. We are asking the government to execute the order of the court.
Well, here's a move for the history books. The BJP comes close to apologizing to its fiercest opponent, Sonia Gandhi. We get you more details on this interesting development on the other side.